So I'm back here responding to some of your comments. I get a lot of questions similar to this in my comments, so I just kind of wanted to address what methods I use to help me lose weight at a healthy and steady rate. For those of you that are new to my page, I have lost more than 70 pounds in just over a year. My main focus has always been losing weight at a steady and healthy rate. So in addition to calorie deficit, I also do intermittent fasting. If you're not super familiar with what intermittent fasting is, one of the books that I read to help educate me was called Fast, Feast, Repeat, and it's by Jen Stevens. Just kind of like with everything in the health and diet industry, you can take something and there are going to be people who are against it and there are going to be people who are for it. And sometimes it gets super overwhelming. Intermittent fasting is no exception. There are definitely people who have strong opinions about it. But what I loved about this book is that with every point that she made, she backed it up with actual research. So I started implementing intermittent fasting into my daily life, and it has been amazing for me. On top of all that, the workout component has been a big piece for me as well. I was super candid about this in my previous reel, my last weekly weigh-in. I had mentioned that recently I just started 2 new jobs, so there are literally some days where I'm working from 7:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. like non-stop. So my workout schedule has kind of been a little inconsistent lately, but generally in terms of working out, I like to do push days, pull days, leg days, and just kind of rotate through those. I also like to throw in some cardio as well. At the end of the day, my core goal in terms of activity is, at the bare minimum, I try to get in 10,000 steps. So even if I don't make it to the gym, if I'm getting in 10,000 steps or more, I'm fairly content with my activity levels for that day. And just a couple of other small things that I do as well. I aim for at least 100 ounces of water each day, and just making it a point to really focus on my sleep schedule as well. So yeah, those are some of the things that I do. Hopefully this is helpful. And everybody's different. Everybody has their own goals. Everybody's on their own journey. At the end of the day, no matter where it is that you're coming from or what your goals are, the one best piece of advice that I can give for you is whatever it is that you're trying to strive for, stay consistent. Consistency is going to get you to wherever you want to get to. All right, it is my last weigh-in for the month of March. Let's see where I'm at on the scale this week.
Body weight is 147.2 pounds.
Okay, so I lost 0.8 of a pound this past week. I talked about this in my previous weekly weigh-in, but life has been super crazy for me recently. That's not an excuse or anything. I'm just here to document the realities of being able to balance real life with healthy weight loss. And part of that is life will throw changes at you all the time. And for me, I've been trying to adjust to a new schedule with working a couple of new jobs. So that's really messed with, honestly, my previous workout schedule and my meal prep schedule and my sleep schedule and just everything. Last week, I had actually gained weight. So it's really awesome to see that my weight is now continuing to trend downward again. I think in total, I'm around 75 pounds down. For those of you that are new to my page, my goal weight is 122 pounds, which is my 100-pound milestone right on the dot. And I'm still aiming to hit that goal by this summer. And then, as I've talked about before, I plan to go through body recomposition for the remainder of the year in hopes to build my dream body by December 31st. I sound like a broken record because I say this all the time in my posts and in my reels, but truly, what's going to get you to where you want to get to in life, whether it's with weight loss, whether it's with building a business, whether it's with learning a new skill, what's going to get you there is consistency. It's not about perfection. You're going to slip up because you're a human being and that's what happens. But the key is picking yourself back up, learning from those mistakes, learning from those failures, and continuing to work towards your goals, whatever that is. That's exactly what I did these past couple of weeks. Last week was not perfect, but this week I tried to turn things around, and you can see it on the scale. I'm back down some weight. So I'm excited for the month of April and everything that life has to challenge me with. Hopefully the month of April is the month that I finally break into the 130s and hit some new miles.